Okay, I don't know why it came up with Dead by Daylight streaming test. I'm not actually playing Dead by Daylight. What's I'm not sure what's more confusing, to be fair. Um, not getting any not getting any notifications from any of the social media platforms that I'm actually live, or can I tell if I'm getting any sound?
Playing from Dante's iPhone 2.
Apologies for that. Alexa is a nosy, noisy bitch. It heard me. It messed off straight away. Yeah, it's not even saying I'm going live. I don't know. Okay, so there's a live notification on YouTube, but it never showed up. Okay. I think the question is now, why didn't I get any notifications? Now, why didn't I get any notifications? Two two one two. yeah, so I decided to buy. Well, it's easier if I show you. To be fair, I decided to buy these, and I've always been skeptical about Bluetooth because it's not even in 2025, and how long we have Bluetooth now as a like a tech civilization, what, 15, 20 years, and it's still crap. So yeah, I've always done it through wired, and yeah, every time I turn in my chair even slightly, I get a wire hooked around the armrest on the chair. So yeah, it's time to go wireless before I scream, and it just makes it a lot more presentable as well on the desk. But I'm not crazy enough to go to a Bluetooth mouse or keyboard. No. Because if a battery dies, I've had it. And I'll never remember to put it on charge. I just won't. My head won't allow me to do that. So yeah, I'm running through tests on through my phone with all the kit. Oh. But yeah, are you okay? Sounding clear and looking good. I wish I felt good. Although that is between me and you. So you can read the chat but not the platforms. I thought I changed that up so that it'd say which platform it was on. Oh shit. Fuck a doodle do. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. Honestly, I'm unbelievably grateful though. Honestly, thank you so much. So yeah, obviously you know my situation with regards to hang on, I'll lift him up. Come on, get up. With regards to this lump, sorry, I bet you thought I had a dog then. Yeah, so prospects are not good. Mental health, in all honesty, not good. Chance for next year, not good at the moment. But yeah, I'm not. I haven't been in a good place, if I'm honest. So tech is pretty much all I've got left. I want to DJ on Twitch as well, but I have no idea even where to start anymore. I know Facebook's not an option because they're assholes, and the copyright people are just even bigger assholes. But I've seen people do it on Twitch, so I'm like, yeah, I know, mate, I know. I don't know how to get into it. Like, it's a whole different realm away from Real House TV. Fuck, they were the days. I miss that shit. But I don't miss hemorrhaging money on music, though. I do not miss that one bit. But yeah, I just don't know how, like, I get the sound from the controller into the PC, because I had to go to PC. Not for the Serato aspect, not for that, but for the sound to get from the controller into the PC so you guys can hear it. Yeah, there's a couple of questions in that arena. There's a lot of questions in the arena of like gaming and streaming and stuff. I really need to get organized. Like, it's all over the place. But yeah. So if I turn this mic off, two two one two, can you hear my headset? I know it's probably louder than the wired mic. Can you hear me on this? I need to know what unit controller you have. Oh, that's easy. C, and I hear you. I've heard you. Well, you can hear me through the wireless headset. Two fingers, low, I can hear you. Oh, awesome. Is the sound quality better on this than it is on this one? It's a lot better. Well, this is what I love about this Pulse headset. So, not only does the headband move in conjunction with your comfort, and it does move on the sides. You look in here, so it does conform to the size and shape of your head, which is amazing. These cabs are absolutely, it's like wiping your ears with silk. It's amazing. Yeah, the cabs on here, it's if these were DJ headphones and I didn't look like a geeky gamer when I was DJing, mate, I'd have these. But I haven't heard music from them yet, so. But yeah, nevertheless, the comfort is so next level with these headphones, but they don't go very loud. And you know, when you've taken a battering, right, with years of neglected music, going to loud concerts and stuff like that, no ear protection whatsoever. And those stupid little foam earplug things they used to give you in a club. Like, here you go, here's a packet of two. Mate, you might as well stick them out your nose and stop nosebleeds, man. They're useless as ear defenders. They didn't keep any frequency out. Either that or you do what I do and just lean on a bass bin and just end up with a heart palpitation because the bass was so strong. But yeah, I would like to get into DJing on Twitch. I've realised that you do it yourself, G, but I have no idea where to even start. As for controller wise, I will type it in the what's it called, the chat. That's what I'm rocking on controller. But I might even get a new controller yet because that one's, the platter on it's weird on the left channel. It's always been a case with me with controllers. It's always the left platter that goes for scratching, but I'm right-handed. So, what mix is that wired RGB one? Oh, what mixer is it? Pioneer. It's Pioneer with no XLRs, but it does run a Bono. Red and white, yeah. But it's got 4 channels on it, which I've had a lot of fun playing with 4 channels. Easier to mix with 3, not impossible to do it with 4. But only if you're like layering and feathering. Sorry, I'm tired. I mean the RGB mic you use. Well, this one. Oh, this is the HyperX. I can't remember the model number. It's on the box. I've kept the box. I keep the boxes for all the stuff I buy, just in case it needs to go back or you want to resell it or whatever. But yeah, you can change the colors on it in the settings and stuff. You can keep it static. You can keep it free floating like this. It fades between different colors. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. It's I like it. It served me well. This microphone has served me well. A lot better than my previous ones. But yeah, the only thing I can't get over is the delay between the PlayStation and the PC. And the PC, I know my last motherboard was Kaby Lake. So for you computer tech wizards out there, that's Lima Golf Alpha 1151. So that's going back to what, 20... What's Kaby Lake? 2015, 2016, something like that. It was old. Like, it was old. I was amazed it was still running, to be honest, especially what I was doing with it. And yeah, so I upgraded the motherboard, upgraded a new CPU, put a Threadripper in there, put 32 gig of RAM in. I thank you. Next up, I got to get a graphics card. But yeah, as I was saying, there's one thing I can't wrap my head around, and that is that there is a delay between the PlayStation and the PC. So when I do this, there's a delay, and I can't work out why. I don't think it's to do with VSync. Hi Hyper, how's it going? Hey, Ramasina. How you doing, Ram? You good? I'm just doing a test, buddy. Because I got a new headset. And yeah, courtesy of yeah, it's a safe space, fuck it. Yeah. So I go to therapies on Fridays. Do I like it? No. Am I a fan of it? Definitely not. But it needs to be done. And so every Friday I've gotten into a pattern where I like take myself out for food, and it's like, you know, something small like a jack potato, a bit of tuna, a bit of beans, you know, and maybe like a small cake or a pastry or something, and a coffee. Just like, you know, because I got to eat. And yeah, then I go to the game shop across the road and I really treat myself. So I picked up this Pulse Elite, which Bluetooth headset I'm skeptical on, but like I was saying to G a minute ago, I'm skeptical about Bluetooth, but I need to give it a try. You know, don't die it, try it, as they say. And then I picked up these two bad boys with it. So we got Gears of War Reloaded on PS5. Oh yeah. Xbox 360 days right there. And then Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6 remastered. And I picked that up as well with the headset. So I was like, bugger. Because it has to be done. But yeah, I am running out of space to store games in that little tiny hollow that I have just here. So I'm literally like either needing a shelf along here, or a rack, or a grid. You know, I need something. Oh, nice Gears game. Ooh, Tomb Raider's going old school. Yeah, it is, baby. Love a bit of Tomb Raider. Love it. I'm hoping the Embracer group don't just go, oh, here's a remaster. Oh, here's a remaster. And that's what you're getting. I'm hoping they literally do something with it, like Square Enix did. Like that would be good. So you have the Bluetooth headset connected to the PC or the PlayStation? The PC. So that way, when I'm streaming, I can hear Discord if I'm in a game with someone else, and don't forget to lock the butler in the freezer. Yeah, clink 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 clink. Go on, Winston, get in the freezer. Check on their paws. I'm showing my age now. Yeah, so I've got you get the link adapter dongle with it, like I was saying to G a minute ago, and yeah, you stick it in the PC. I did stick it in the PlayStation first, so just to rule this out, okay. I stuck it in the PlayStation and it took about 5 minutes to update it, and it synced it up, and it was like, yep, okay, you're ready to go. And I was like, wait, boom, out of the back of the PlayStation, put my mix amp back in, because it takes the audio out of the PlayStation into the mix amp through a HDMI audio extractor and a capture card, and puts all that into a PC. All that feed, I mean. And then I've got the headset, which I figured would just be on default, and it would take the audio from the PS5 and the PC. So like, I've got it working, and even G, the other guy in the chat, he's a legend, by the way, DJ and a gamer, same as me. Yes, he said the audio is coming through loud and clear, so there's no problems there. But what I'm worried about is there being a delay, because I can hear the delay. See? Between the visual and the audio. There's a delay. Clear. I love my Bluetooth. It's really helped my DVD gaming with hearing what's going on. I just want to cut the delay out on the headset. So I know it's a PlayStation 5 headset, but it's got the USB adapter link dongle thing. Stuck that in the PC, and it's picking up the audio of the PlayStation finally after working most of the day on it. And FYI, my day started at about 4 o'clock this evening, or this afternoon. So yeah, just stuff going on. So yeah, it's picking up the PlayStation audio quiet. I can't work out why. And there's a delay between the visual on the screen and the headset. That will be a lag between PS and PC. It did it with mine when I tried it. How did you work around it? I mean, the only workaround I can think of is if I join DBD with you guys, is literally if I go through Discord on the PlayStation. I didn't. I'm full PC now. Oh, you given up on consoles then? Or just keep a console downstairs just to fuck around with, like, and then just mainly your PC. Just wanted to play a few games I had on my PS4. That's fair. That's fair. So if it's not in that one, it's got to be in. It's under my desk gathering dust. Whoa. Bit harsh. But I'll allow it. So I'm trying to pick the audio up for the PS5 so you guys can hear the games. I'll push it up to 10 decibels. So I don't get the delay. That's what doesn't make sense. So I don't know what that channel is. It's saying Pulse Elite headset, but it's not picking anything up. What if I mute that one? Two two 1 2. Trying to find the source now. PS5 is out. She's irrelevant now. Nah, PS4 is not irrelevant. I still got my PS2. Google it. There's plenty of people with fixes and tips these days. Yeah, but they all got like better kit than I have, so. And normally they just buy stuff and it comes with no problems. I'd love it if we got that Resident Evil instead of the Resident Evil 3 remake that we got, because what the hell was that? Worth a try. Yeah, no, I've been trying all day, mate. Well, since 4 o'clock this evening. So all evening then. Is that even... That's not even the flipping bottle I was using to bloody get fluid from. Oh, PlayStation, you're just so cute, aren't you? Robocop, Rogue City, unfinished business. It's now on your wish list, and it's now on sale. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, PlayStation, but you might want to sync up with my trophies, because I platinumed RoboCop Rogue City, and I've platinumed RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. So with the greatest of respect, next! Sorry if that was loud. Yeah, I just don't know what the workaround is on the delay. And just in case you're checking it out and going, hang on a minute, if he's already got it's behind the text. Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6 remastered. Yeah, that's the digital edition. I sometimes do that. If I really, really like the game, I buy the physical and the digital. Just because I want to own it and hold it in my hand, you know? Like, I own it. It's my bitch. Excuse my language. But, yeah. But the weirdest thing I found today, I think, might be a data cable that could speed it up. Ping can be the issue. Well, I'll put it like this. The console is like behind this monitor. Because this is my PC monitor over here. It's right behind there. And the dongle for this headset is in the PC, and the PC is literally just there. Literally just there, like underneath the table. My router is over here in this corner over there on the far corner of the desk. But still using a Cat 8e cable. That's category 8 Echo. And everything else runs as it should. But it's just the audio issue I'm having with. Yeah, it's going to quickly switch screens just to see if the music's coming through. See, that's coming through absolutely perfect. It really is. It's crystal clear, like crystal. It even makes these, which are Razer headphones, makes them look like a couple of fleas having a light your fart competition across the bay. And gee, you'll get that reference. Ibiza, baby. But yeah, the audio is coming through crystal clear on the music, but the PlayStation audio is coming through real quiet. But on the PC, it's maxed out. On OBS, it's maxed out. I want to be able to hear the gameplay, not just like listen out for it. Hey, Solix, I'm on Google. Legend. Ram, what was you laughing at? Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, G. In Just Chatting, in this scene that you're looking at now, your name's up in lights as the latest chair. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Your reference of Across the Bay. It does though, like literally when I switched it to the Be Right Back screen or the start screen or the ending screen, the music's like and it's like right there in my ears. The only way I could liken it is if I was sat in a studio while it was being made and we were listening to a playback, someone's banged a space bar. It was that loud and direct. And I'm like, now you're talking. But then with the PlayStation audio, it's so quiet and I can't work out why. I could disconnect that. See if the mix amp's not running the audio from there. But then if I look in so that's the whole point of the Bluetooth headset. It was I wanted to be able to hear the PC and the PlayStation at the same time. And I don't have a splitter. And I'm not putting a mixer on the desk. I'm sorry. I don't even know how that would work anyway. Now I think about it, might get away with DJ headphones. But then I'd be reliant on the mic here. So that has to go through the amplifier. And the audio format is linear Papa Charlie Mike. So it's not that. Although you do get some weird ass noises if you try and switch it to like Dolby Atmos or Dolby Surround Sound or whatever the other one was, Dolby Logic or what, something or other. But yeah, I was earlier today. I was thinking about like, sorry, do I just leave the kit off? What video capture card are you using? Razer. Because I found out remember when I was doing streaming before and it was crackling and it was going. Yeah, it turns out it's the Elgato capture card. So, not best pleased with that one. And it served me well for what? About 2 years? Yeah, I think it's been about 2 years. So, yeah, it's held up. But it's weird though how it won't run with the modern motherboard and CPU, and then your RAM, and the slightly tweaked cooling system on the PC. And yes, the power supply is more than adequate. But the Elgato couldn't handle it. The Elgato's like spazzing right out. I don't get it. I mean, I kind of did have it in my head at one point that maybe it picked up an electrical static discharge or something while it was in the shop. But I know the guys out there and they're really professional. They know their stuff. Do you know what I mean? And plus, they wouldn't do me like that. Well, I'd like to think they wouldn't. Let's see if I can find out what capture card I'm actually using. So we switch to streaming properties. It's the Razer Ripsaw HD HDMI. That's the capture card I'm using. I'm not sure what the Razer Ripsaw X is. No, it just says Razer Ripsaw HD HDMI. That's literally all it says on there. It's going from the capture card to a... And it's the same make as the Mixamp Pro. So it's Astro HDMI audio extractor. And then that's going via digital output to the PC. No, hang on. Yeah, it's going from the PC to a small square box. Yeah, literally about yay big. Hang on. There you go. About yay big. The HDMI audio extractor. Just says Astro on it in really weird writing. To be honest, I would have thought that if anything was going to go, it would have been that. Because I've had issues with audio extractors before. I think that was around about the time my PC chair died. Not my last one, the one before it. It was hilarious. It never used to let me lean back, and then one day I leant back, and for some reason the back plate on it just went, and the chair ended up having me, like, say this was the seat. It had me like all the way back here, and it was like a rigid one like this, but it had like a couple of holes in there. It was like a proper racing one, and literally the seat just went like that, and then one day it just snapped off, and I fell ass over tit on stream. I think you can find it on my YouTube. As like one of the first videos I did. It was hilarious. Yeah, it was one of the first videos I did, because that was when I moved back to Bristol. That was so funny. Honestly, even I laughed at it. Just, I think it was the day of the Resident Evil 2 demo. Just checking, I have the right one. Does it have a mic and a headphone jack on the small box? Not on the audio extractor, but on the capture card itself, yes. Bots can go after a while. My armrests are getting floppy. Oh, bolts. Yeah, definitely bolts can go. But I only had this chair for about a year and a half. And I think I paid like 100 quid for it, which I thought was immense back then. But now I'm looking at some of the chairs, and one of them, right? I'm sorry, I got a quick little rant, if you permit me. I found a gaming chair, right? It has, in the armrest, it's got a mini fridge attached to it. It's got thermal seats, so like heated seats and stuff, right? And it's also got, and I couldn't believe this, a massage function. Now, as a gamer, right, you want to be relaxed when you're gaming. I get it, yeah? But a massager, heated seats, and a mini fridge down the side. With cup holders. All they got to do is stick like a box. You can go like a portable toilet system in there, and I'd never get up again. And a green light on the side. Yes, it has a green light on the side. The actual capture card, the Razer, is about yay big. There you go. For context, you can see it better with my shirt. So it's about yay big, and it's got a green light at this end, and it's got 2 sockets at the front. And at the back, it's got 3, HDMI in, HDMI out, and USB Type-C, which obviously goes directly into the PC. Had mine for about 2 years. Oh, nice. Mine had a massage pillow, but lost the connector. Oh, you're kidding. Can you not find a replacement for that? A replacement connector thing? But yeah, the chair I described with the fridge, the cup holders, the vibrating massaging thing, and the heated seats. I literally sat there with this look on my face when I was looking at my phone. I literally held that face for about 5 minutes. I literally felt myself age. They wanted 1,150 quid. I thought, for a chair. Nah, no, just no, 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 no. It was at that point I had learned from a little voice in the back of my head to just say no. And then I find this little beauty. And a seat. Love it. Super comfy but firm, just like I like my mattress. It's not really like a sinky, like a chair. You don't feel like you're sinking into it, but it is so comfy. Absolutely love it. Oh, that was another thing as well. I've discovered today I cannot. I did download an overlay, and Red helped me with this, and she was like, "Watch this. I put that there, boom, 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 boom," and she had it done in record time. It was amazing. It's actually a privilege to watch her work. I'm creative, as you know, but that girl's on another level. So mad props to her. Literally, I found out today that you cannot export the profile from OBS and put it on Streamlabs, which is annoying because as much as I love Dark Matter, I would love to use this on Streamlabs, and it's just Streamlabs was like, no, there is nothing for you here. I was like, great, thank you. But yeah, I got mine on sale from Etsy. Nice. I couldn't be fucked to navigate the Etsy website. There's no disrespect to the sellers on there. I'm sure they're all good, but yeah, I just went, fuck it, Amazon. I know I should have gone to Etsy because I should have supported a smaller business, but the mood I was in that day, it was just like, give me something new, give me something to do, you know? It distracted me for about hour and a half, obviously with a coffee break and a toilet break as well. But yeah, so I muted that one. How weird. It took me about 3 hours to learn to put mine together with YouTube vids to help. Take a screenshot on your phone of your OBS screen and Facebook me. The Book of Face? Bloody hell, I was surprised they still even let me use that platform, to be honest. Of your OBS screen. Okay. That clean? Yep. I've never known a phone use so much battery just taking a flipping photo. Unreal. Right, so that one and that one. Sent. There we go. Boom, just sent them, G. I'm trying to search all YouTube and Google. Oh, what? To find a solution to the delay? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, technologically, it doesn't make sense to me. The sound's got to go from the PlayStation to the mix amp. Well, it goes from PlayStation to the capture card. No. PlayStation to the audio extractor. The Astro audio extractor. Then it goes to the capture card. And that kicks out a visual signal to the monitor, which is right in front of me, which is this one. Yeah. I got the video capture of it on this monitor over. Yeah. For OBS. And the audio. So I can hear the PlayStation. I can hear the background music. But when I select something, there's a big delay. There's like I want to say it's like 1.4, 1.5 delay seconds. I'll nod my head when the audio kicks in for me. You can see on the screen with the choice, all right? So I highlight, move the icon to highlight a game. And it should be straight away, and it should kick in with a sound effect. I will nod my head as confirmation as soon as that noise kicks in. Ready? So it's like 1.4 to 1.6 seconds is between there. It's ridiculous. And if you're playing Dead by Daylight and you want to hear the shing noise when you're on a flipping generator, so that you can time, you know, when it's going to kick in, you're also hearing the delay. Oh, that's not good. settings. Uh, 5,000. Maybe I could drop the bit rate. If I go output, what if I did? I know on Relax we did 2500. $53 million. Yeah, right. I wish. What if we did 3,000? Yeah, but it's saying I got drop frames. Drop frames 4,689, so that's 2.2%. And I can't think why, because it's streaming fine in 60 frames per second. The drops have stopped or still dropping? The drops have stopped, yeah. It's sat at 4,689. Oh, and also, so everyone knows, the sample rates for the audios, I guess, was only at the start of the broadcast. No, because the drop frame rates have gone down to 2.1% now. Unless that's like an average thing. Like the more frames you've done and the less drops you get, those odds will drop. So the sample rate for the audio, it's an average rate. Right, okay. That's fine enough to worry about then. And 2.1% is nominal, so. And the CPU of the PC is only at, it's bouncing between 7.7 and 8.8%, so that's fuck all. But I think that's because I got Streamlabs open as well. There you go, just shut Streamlabs down. %9 CPU is amazing. Yeah, it's got 32 gig of RAM in there. It's got AMD Ryzen 7. Was it Ryzen 7 Series 7? 5800 X3D Threadripper CPU, and the motherboard is a Aorus Bravo 550 AX V2. So yeah, with the audio rate across the OBS settings, the sample rate is set to 48 kilohertz, and that's standard across the PlayStation, the PC, the Windows audio settings, and the OBS audio settings. So across the board is 48 kilohertz. I would love to know how to delete channels off the off the mixer, off the audio mixer on OBS. Yeah, so I didn't get a notification on Facebook, but I should be live on YouTube, TikTok, and hang on, what was it? YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, and I think it should have sent a notification out on X, on Twitter, but yeah. You should have seen the PC I wanted to build, mate. Honestly, it'd have been evil. Literally evil. I think if I literally had the funds for it, I think it would have looked at any potential technological problems for the next 20 years and just laughed at them. Like the test run on it for OBS streaming with PlayStation 5 and PC at the same time, the CPU load was 1%. 1%. And it was at 4K, 120, was that 120 frames per second? And I was sat there like this. 1% load. I was like, damn. I think the scariest bit was they had an AI attachment on it, and it was just like, open up OBS. And he just went, boom, OBS. So cultivate all the streams and, you know, put everything together. Not in those exact words, but yeah, basically, give me a stream worthy of, like, streaming, and use these overlays. You name the file, and it automatically configure it. And then you just use the mouse to, like, drag and drop where you want everything. And then just press, like, enter, was it twice or 3 times? And then, boom, everything was locked down. And then you just start streaming straight away. Obviously, you've got to type in all your socials. You need a new graphics card. Mate, you and me both. You ought to see what I'm running on here is horrible. I'm running the AMD Radeon 580 series, which is from like 2017. I think it was like a mid-level card at best, even back then. Yeah, the drop frames saying 4,689. That's not changed, but the average is dropping, is down to 1.9 now. What graphics card are you looking at, Jay? I was thinking of getting that flipping. I'm streaming 1080p, 60 frames per second, CPU 2%. I love my PC. Damn. I'd love to know what flipping motherboard and graphics card you're rocking. I'd just be naughty. The graphics card I was looking at was the, I think it was the 9900 or 9950 XTX, and it just looks evil. It looks evil. It was only about that big, and it was 16 gig. I was like, get in. Literally, if that was my kid, that graphics card, I'm not even joking, I'd be like a parent in the 90s. Get in before I kick your ass. Get in. But I want to stay and play. Get in. Intel i7 265K. Damn. Well, and it's running like Oh, you're not using OBS or Streamlabs then? You're just going straight to Twitch? Hang on, no, you'd have to use OBS or Streamlabs. I just changed the sample rate from true rate to sample rate. Sorry, had ads, lost you. Yeah, I think everyone did, to be fair. I don't know why the stream's not coming up on Facebook. It's really weird. Yeah, it's not even. Yeah, it's not even showing me as live. That's so strange. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's not making sense at all. Via OBS, can you change the PS5 game capture card delay in advanced settings for a test via OBS? Properties. What am I looking for? Color space buffering. There's buffering, but it says auto detect. Resolution type is device default. Audio input capture. Let me power up my PC and see if I can find it. Where's the audio input capture? No, that's not. I appreciate that, G. Thank you. It's so weird. I can't work out what's causing this delay. The switch is quicker. So the CPU load's gone down. The bit rate's lowered. The average frame rate's dropped. No, I don't think I've sorted it. I don't think I've sorted it at all. Look. You can hear it like me going through the options, toggling, and I'm not even moving. It's mental. It's absolutely mental. Because the OBS settings is taking the audio directly from the HDMI. So I don't understand why there's a delay at all. It just doesn't compute. Click the audio settings, bottom left of the audio mixer part. Okay. Yeah. Have you got a PS5 sync offset? No, they're all nominal. They're all on 0. Although the PS5 capture is on monitor and output. So can you change the PS5 to 1,000 milliseconds for a test? Okay. Um, 1,000 milliseconds. Close. Yeah, it's like if I jump between tiles. It's still going even after I stopped. Change it back. Done. Maybe leave PS5 at 0 milliseconds and everything else to 1,000. What is 1,000 milliseconds? I know 60 seconds is a minute. Oh, it's 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's run with that then. So what do we need? A microphone. $1,000. I don't.
2212.
2212.
2212.
Okay, so that's that one. Mic hooks. PS5 capture, leave that on 0. And pulse, leave that on 0. Okay, that's worse, but we could hear you twice. Yeah, I wanted to test which channel this headset was on. Let's have a look. Just going to quickly Google something. Okay. Right, there might actually be a workaround. Go down to capture audio only. Done. And then if I go to, what was the other one? Go to the audio monitoring feature in OBS. Where's that? Oh, right, yeah. Make sure monitoring's off for all of it. But then I can't hear it now. I can't hear the PlayStation at all now. Disable OBS audio monitoring and use Windows Listen to this device setting instead. Okay, you want to give me a heads up where that is? So sound settings. Right, I'm in sound settings. More sound settings. Okay. And then where's the listen to this device bit? It's weird and don't make sense. Mate, you're telling me. You're literally telling me. Okay, it's in properties. Drivers Yeah, it's all up to date. The device is working properly. Nothing with that. Yeah, Windows 11's taken that ability. Listen to this device. I'm not finding it on anything. It's giving me spatial sound. Big whoop. Migration code. Okay. Ah, okay, there it is. Fixed it. Fixed it. Yeah, got the audio direct. It is literally direct. Get in. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Oh, love it. But one little thing I didn't show you guys with this headset earlier, now we've worked all this out, is this. How cool is that? Literally just slides up in there. When it wants to. It just slides up in there like you never knew it was there. You just go. I literally thought like this was it. It was like that. So glad you sorted it. Would have been a long ass night because I know you wouldn't have slept. Yeah, mate, you know the way my brain works. When I got a problem and I find a problem, I'm just like, I ain't fuck sleep. I hyper focus on that problem until I get a solution. Remember when we couldn't get me to, like the audio was out of sync with the video when I was streaming with Real House TV? I didn't sleep for like 3 or 4 days. And I was like, yeah, just going about my thing and doing my normal day-to-day stuff. And then come home and the first thing I do would go to the toilet, have a shower, get changed, and then literally just focus on the problem again. Oh, gee, you're a lifesaver. Honestly. Honestly, you and Ram, salt of the flipping earth. So do I set all the other settings back to 0 now? So there's no delay. Try it all on 0 milliseconds, okay. It's that one. It's that one. I think that was it. Close. Change the scene. Just 2212. All the fours. Fucking wrong night. Yeah, it's bang on. Absolutely bang on. Yeah, I can hear that as fast as you guys can. Now, I just need to do the... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's the wrong one. If we bump this up a bit. How's that sounding, Jay? Is that too loud? I know it sounds like I'm rubbing one out, I promise you I'm not. I'm just scrolling up. I could just hold my finger down on the mouse, but we will be here for about 3-4 minutes. Unless I just do this. Boom. Right, let's find out. Back out of that, back out of that. Minimize that. And close Google down for a second, just because I don't want any resources being hogged. Yeah, the average frame rate has dropped down to 1.3% now. No more drop frames. Hopefully the bloody audio is good now as well. Close that one. Let's get a game on with some audio. Oh, I don't know what to play now. So let's quickly jump on Gotham Knights for a second, because I know there's like load of sound effects in there from like fighting, and you got the music, you got the revs of the engines and stuff. I'd love to have put Sonic on there, because I love using Sonic games as a test card, if you like. Just because the music's loud, it's brash, it's like right in your face. Yeah, the audio's not loud. I know the audio's loud for you guys. At least it's showing on the limiter. It's hitting into the orange. Like a high peak on green. Okay, got my headphones on. Nice.
I put some new info on the board.
Penguin wouldn't talk. I don't have the same sway here I had back in Bloodhaven.
You may be surprised to learn Batman struggled with similar challenges early in his career. So for a time, he focused his energies elsewhere in the city. When word of his work got out, people were more inclined to cooperate.
The city. We've been so caught up in Batman's last case, we haven't been paying attention to the rest of Gotham.
Gotham may not know Batman is gone, but it certainly feels his absence. There has been a marked increase in gang-related crime.
Plus Penguin's own businesses. Maybe if we pay those a visit, take care of a few of the crimes, he'll be ready to talk.
You've also received messages from Lucius Fox and Detective Montoya. They may be able to help.
Thanks, Alfred. Batman's gonna be a tough act to follow.
You never were one for stage fright. An encrypted message from Fox Tekka.
It's Lucius. Sorry I've been a ghost since the funeral, but I just realized I forgot to send flowers. If you're ever in the neighborhood, let's meet in my building. I'd like to give you them in person.
Lucius Fox wants to give us flowers. Does he know couriers exist?
Knowing Lucius, I suspect he has something far more useful for us. When you reach Fox Tekka, head straight to the roof.
In today's Gotham Minute, we focus on a prominent and often controversial figure, Oswald Cobblepot. The most infamous, if not famous, member of Gotham's long-established Cobblepot family, Oswald Cobblepot entered into business from a young age. These days, he can often be seen personally welcoming guests at his entertainment palace, the Iceberg Lounge. But it was only a few short years ago that Cobblepot was better known as the Penguin, a notorious gangster tried and convicted for a litany of financial and violent crimes. Cobblepot insists he's turned over a new leaf after serving his time. He says that the only penguins in Gotham now are the tuxedo guests of the Iceberg Lounge. You're watching GCN. I'm Noor Rashid.
Okay, what do you think so far, Jay? Is the audio good? Sound levels are perfect. So you can hear the PlayStation absolutely brilliant. So you can hear Alfred talking, no problems whatsoever. So I'm ready to play this game. It's been a hot minute. That's Harley Quinn. Lucius, there you are.
Great, another wannabe hero.
Very, if I use the scale over 100 audio mixer, I would say it's coming in about 28, maybe 30%. Maybe your mic up a little. No, it's just direction. So it goes a lot louder when I'm in front of it, just because it was off to the side. Yeah.
Units needed near Foxteca. We have reports of a kidnapping in progress.
I can't remember where to go up. Circle. It's not square. No, it's not triangle. Oh, there you go. L1. Yeah, in the Pulse Elite, the volume's not there. It's like 28, maybe 30% of what it should be. Days.
Enjoying the view, Lucius?
You trying to give me another heart attack? Batman taught you everything, huh?
Batman was always big on keeping a step ahead of everyone. Don't know how he kept up with Gotham, though. I always feel 5 steps behind the city.
You're getting there. The bat doesn't fall far from the belfry. From what I've seen, anyway.
Thanks, I guess.
Don't thank me yet.
Ooh, looks like we're going for a walk in a tool.
Dementor and I always knew that something like this could happen. When I left Wayne Tech, we kept some research going. There are a lot of eyes on you now. No one's looking at Foxteca. As long as I get a breath between the gills, you'll still have everything you need to carry on Batman's legacy. Speaking of which...
You gonna introduce me?
It's Luke's design. A custom bird to help you get around a little quicker. Hefty enough to support exactly one hero.
Our own personal rideshare. This is great, Lucius.
Now you can thank me.
Thanks.
Over here.
So is the audio absolutely amazing now?
All right, Lucius, ready with the drone. How does it work?
You're getting ahead of yourself. Before you can use the
Ram,
bird, you'll have
G.
to clear a path for it.
Makes sense, I guess.
Lately, the GCPD's not content to have jackboots on the ground. They've launched a network of surveillance drones to patrol the skies. If they're looking for you when you try to get airborne,
We'll no longer be airborne. So how do we deal with the surveillance drones?
I think we're getting there. A small delay from
A
audio to
creative
picture, but it's
programmer
okay.
could convince
Yeah.
those drones to overlook certain targets.
I think if I closed the stream
that to
and
work,
reopened, it
Close-up
should be
scan
better.
required.
Solely because the changes would have had
I
time to
assume
take.
that's where I come in. Get up close
Or
and personal
the-
for some
the-
scans.
What's it called?
The cops have the
Protocols of
city
the
divided
other
into
chance to
sectors,
update.
with a set of drones watching over each one. Until
where's
you
the
scan
delay
all the
coming
drones
from?
in a sector,
I know you
consider
said
it a
audio and
no-fly
visual.
zone.
Which one?
And after I'm done scanning, our drone will be clear for takeoff. Got it.
I'll send you the location of the first one so you can get to work.
Because I'm looking on the OBS, on the limits, on the limiter, on the audio mixer, and it's tracking, it's running. Oh, the delays with my mic. Okay. Two, 212. Which channel are you? Two, 212. Right. You're in sync with Mike. It's the PlayStation audio and gameplay are a little out. There's that one. A CPU load is holding steady at 7.8, 7.9%. But it's in sync for you in the headphones. Yeah, but the headphones are very quiet. And I've turned it out maximum on here. Oh shit. There you go. Is that any better? Let's try this. So I got like stare in the middle gap now between the two monitors because I got OBS up and I've got the game. So has that actually done it? That's the way. I like it. I don't know what the hell I did, but I'm fucking locking everything down. I'm not doing that again. Sorry. I'm fucking not. I'm not doing that again. Yep, 100% perfect. Right, best way to test this. You're now king of the sink. I fucking hope not. That's why I got a dishwasher in the first place. Right, so the gameplay is audio. The gameplay audio is perfect for you guys. Now, the only issue I got now is the audio is very quiet in my headset. Like, to the point I can actually hear myself talk. It's maxed out on Windows. It's maxed out in OBS. It's maxed out on the headset. It's maxed out on PlayStation. On the headphone audio, add a filter and select gain. Oh shit, you can do that? Filters, add, gain. Oh, here we go. No way. It's a little better. It only goes up to 30 decibels, but fuck, I'll take that. It's about 12% better. My end. I can actually hear the jets of the glider now. It's not really... It's increased it a little bit, I'm not going to lie. I'd be silly to say there's no progress whatsoever. Oh, get in. I can actually put fucking custom volume in. Oh. It's all academic. It'll only let you go to 30 decibels. Sod it, as long as you guys can hear it. Yeah, as long as you guys can hear it and the volume's perfect for you guys, I can live with that. Like, you'll all let me know if I miss something anyway. Yeah, it's all good, mate. So I could hear the jetpack kick in when I jumped off then. Yeah, the visual is literally sync. If I go left, right, across 2 monitors, it's literally jumping. In fact, the sync is so perfect, I can actually just literally stare at this monitor. So let's get into a fight.
You're not going anywhere. Now hold still. Get back here.
Where did the other one go?
Is that one of those vigilantes?
Yes, I am one of those vigilantes. I don't see anyone running around the street. I may forget this. I may have to get this game. It looks really good. Yeah, so you know the Arkham Knight games? Yeah, it's an alternate timeline where Batman actually died. But I get a funny feeling Rocksteady games, because they just come out with a game, well, not too long ago actually, on the Meta Quest 3, and it's a VR only Batman game, and it's, yeah, being selfish with it and just sticking it onto PC when the whole game started off on console. Not really what you want to do with your player base, to be honest. Oh yeah, you can also if I remember how to do this. There you go. Yeah. So you can like upgrade your gear and stuff. Yeah, I boosted the crap out of mine. But yeah, just for a giggle. Yeah, you can make loads of different outfits and stuff. And you can put mods on there as well. So like orange is better than gold. Oh, we got another one. Critical enhancement. Boing boing. So yeah, Dick Grayson, which is obviously Nightwing, he decided after Robin, he decided to go to another city, Bloodhaven. Have you added storage to your PS5? You know that, and you know this, man. Got 1 terabyte SSD stick with heatsink installed, as well as 3 terabyte hard disk drive for PS4 games, and I'm going to upgrade to either a 2 or a 4 terabyte SSD, but I got to work out how I'm going to be able to transfer the data between the two with only one console. But yeah, it's so easy to do. Literally, you just take the faceplate off, and down one side you'll have a small like pocket area, say about yay. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. So about yay big. With one screw at the top, you just do that. With the SSD strip or stick or whatever you want to call it, make sure you have the heatsink. If you don't, you're in trouble. I put the heatsink on it and yeah, just slotted it in, pushed it down, screwed it in, and there's multiple holes in there, so you get different size sticks in there. Yeah, you just screw it down with the heatsink on. But yeah, do not do it with the console on, obviously. Ads. Yeah.
No need to get up.
Yeah, so with the should be flat by now, hopefully. But yeah, with the heatsink, yeah, once you've got it installed, mate, you'll be laughing, honestly. I heard gunshots.
So, you pay up next time, right? Please stop.
Where are the gunshots coming from?
Time, right?
Please! I need help!
That ain't
Really appreciate it!
Nightwing! guys.
Nightwing, they ain't what? They shit. Right, so you got video, audio. In the face. Damn straight. So yeah, you got there's 4 characters you can actually play as, believe it or not. So you've got Jason Todd, Nightwing. So you got what was it? I gotta get this right. So you got Arkham Knight, Jason Todd. Then you've got who later became Red Hood, which is a superhero in his own right. Once he got rid of all the brainwashing, obviously, by the Joker. You got Nightwing, who was the first Robin, and he ended up going to a new city called Bloodhaven and started being a hero in his own right. Then you got Barbara Gordon, and she's Batwoman, or Batgirl. I prefer Batwoman, but, you know, each their own. And then you've got the new Robin, and that's Tim Drake. And it's like, it makes sense, but it doesn't. Yeah, so you've got 4 superheroes to choose from. Batwoman can glide like Batman. Nightwing can use a glider. Oh, hee hee. It kind of takes on like an RPG aesthetic. So Jason Todd ends up being hench, like as big as Batman's build. Do you know what I mean? Like Nightwing looks formidable, but a little bit on the skinny side, but well in shape. Jason Todd, on the other hand, is just pure hench. Like, you might as well not have no neck. Do you know what I mean? And he's built like a brick privy. And I can't remember what his mode of transport is. But he has one. Tim Drake also has one. But Tim Drake's weapon, so Nightwing has the Eskrima sticks. Nightwing has the... Oh, what is it? What's it called? It's like a pole. Like a bow staff type deal. Batwoman obviously just fights. Yeah, usual fighting. Yeah, so you got case files, you got solving. There's loads of stuff. You got secret caches, you got to find them all. Yeah, there's so much to this game. So there's like 4 complete stories in their own right. Like literally, you could pick one character and just complete the whole game with them, and then go over and do New Game Plus, and all the stuff carries over as well. So by the end of it, after 4 playthroughs, you should like be an ultimate hero. So you got like normal, rare, epic, legendary, and then hero or heroic. And yeah, you should have everything in heroic after all 4 characters, and it's absolute blessing, to be honest. If you love the Arkham Knight games, you're definitely going to love this. The combat style is fluid, it's smooth, it's a little rough in a couple of places. But yeah, I know this wasn't received well because obviously Batman died, or was perceived to have died, at the end of Arkham Knight. But yeah, I think this is a way that they carried on a different story. I mean, to be honest, if it was me, I would say Batman was alive, he was just recovering, he got the shit kicked out of him. And then these four had to step up to do his job. Or, like, one of them stepped up to do the job and then got took down and they were recovering. Do you know what I mean? They could have done it like that. And so eventually you end up with a team of 4, like, all helping each other, because one got took down, another got took down, another got took down, and then all 4 unite and just fucking decimate. And then at the end of the game, Batman's recovered. That would have been so much more of a better story. Do you know what I mean? You could have had Bruce's advice from the bed, like from his hospital bed or whatever, where he's recovering at home. He wouldn't have been able to physically train you, because obviously he's in bed, like battered and bruised and broken or whatever. But yeah, I think that would have been a much more logical way of doing that story, or doing this story, because then you could have easily set up a sequel. But as it is, the makers of this game decided, nah, kill Batman off. Which is... you gotta have some fucking stones to kill Batman off. Do you know what I mean? You literally have to have a set of plums on you. Because that'd be like going up to Marvel and going, okay, kill Tony Stark. Before actually killing Tony Stark off. You'd be like, right, Iron Man 2, kill Tony Stark. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not do things we can't take back. Why? Oh. Just kill him off.
Damn it! You nearly gave me a heart.
Or bring a new set of heroes in.
It's been a while. Where you been? I was expecting your boss.
I've been traveling abroad, finding myself, seeing the sights. In Bloodhaven, mostly.
Well, since we lost Gordon, some cops are back to playing dirty again. Kane doesn't like it, but she's not doing much to stop it either.
I doubt I'll have any more sway with the new commissioner than you do.
I know Batman was helping Gordon clean up the force, but now any cops who used to be on Gordon's team are getting their asses handed to them. The gangs are ambushing them because they won't take bribes, and dispatchers are giving them the worst assignments because they make trouble for everyone else.
So the good ones are left to fight or give in to the pressure. The force sounds worse than ever.
Look, I hate to ask, but can you keep an eye on cops when they're facing off against the gangs? I know a lot of my fellow officers have issues with vigilantes, but they need the help.
Of course. Anyone crazy enough to fight crime in this city is worth fighting for.
Thanks. I'll try to get you some resources to help you protect everyone in Gotham, not just us.
It's nice to see you too, Montoya.
And here we have the statue.
Nice job out there.
Here's the statue of the late Commissioner Gordon. Oh, and Bruce Wayne has a grave in this game as well. I'm not going to tell you where it is, but yeah, there's a cutscene that goes with it. That's why I didn't want to say nothing. Yeah, like, one thing I do like though is this is Batman's bike. What I like doing is being Batwoman, just so that you can see the cape flapping when you're riding. Honest to God, it's like, why ain't Batman in this game?
see anything.
Better go have a look-see.
Someone's there! A match!
Hey, thanks tonight. This will make short work of you.
Quicker than that. Yeah, so you pick up resources the more fights you have. Some of the police hate you, and some of the police are getting their asses kicked. You've got to help the ones that are getting their asses kicked. Oh yeah, G. Paying attention, you can also do this. You can eject right off the bike. Oh, I heard Summer. I can't tell which direction it is because the volume's so quiet.
What's wrong, cop? You scared?
You don't have to do this! Thank you so much! Oh, looky, this one is ready to play.
Oh.
You're gonna hurt, Nightwing.
Never learned, do they?
They have hostages. Do try and be cautious.
I think this will...
Down you go. Fine. Just need to sit tight.
Nice kick to the face. A punch to the face.
One left.
Stay quiet a bit longer. I'll get you out of here.
Oh my God! Help!
It's safe. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, we didn't get to perform the grab strikes. I've forgotten how to do that.
Now look at them. All tuckered out.
You can run, you can slide. You can glide. There's nothing you can't do. The sound is panning left and right on my headphones. Sounds wicked. I hope it's in line with the game. And by in line with the game, I hope you mean I mean with the camera angles and stuff. Oh.
Officers needed near Robinson Plaza. There's reports of criminals moving possibly stolen goods.
Why is there not?
We're supposed to be professionals. Stop complaining. Gotta be around here somewhere.
Come on.
If they spot me, things are not going to go well.
No, but here's what we are going to do.
Be careful with those ice boxes. You don't want the new clients to get mad.
Client schmines. Cobblepot would have us dead before they ever reached us.
Night, night.
I don't want to crowd them. The damn ice boxes. The boss can do what he wants. I'm not going back to the Chelsea Tunnel.
What happened down there?
Don't want to talk about it.
There's no oversight. They can do
come this
whatever
way.
they want.
You're right, but what can we do?
We need to call in the army, special forces.
Better not hear about any more of our crews into those caves.
Totally in line with the game. Nice. Yeah. I thought it knocked out 2 Power Rangers there for a second.
Destroy the evidence!
You're not getting away.
Bring the heat!
Yeah, what are you bringing? Because it just took you out in one bang.
What the? How did they
Do that.
No way!
That's a shot to the face. Where's the flipping organ? Where's the organ? I don't know where the organ is. And by organ, I mean like it's an actual human organ. It's in a box. kidding me, right? Yeah, this mission's failed. I can't find the organ. If I had my legs back, not even joking, I probably would go and get a motorbike, and I probably would jump on the motorbike like that. I would probably actually build that bike. It wouldn't be road legal, not by a long shot, but... Yeah, it's because I failed. Where'd that cry for help come from? Boom. Incoming.
Thanks so much! What a nice surprise! Look around, freaks. Someone has it out for me.
Obviously they didn't put a horn on the bike. Batman doing a horn on his bike. Yeah, gee, honestly, if you're thinking about getting this game, get it.
That looks like something.
There's 5 clues on this. There's 5 clues on here and we can't move the body. There we go. Tire tracks point to where they are. The suspects are hiding. No.
That's it. I'm getting there.
you got what it takes.
Oh, he can but try.
The gangs will eat you alive, Nightwing.
No, they won't.
That's really Nightwing. Look, a map.
Stay down.
Yeah, at this point, there's not a lot they could really do to me, to be honest. Especially given my level and the equipment I got. Yeah, you could play this. You could play the hell out of this. And to be fair, like with the trophies, I mean, if you're that way inclined, yeah, there's that's what I want to gear up to. I want to get all my kit to heroic and then literally go into the complete 30 floors and banish the cosmic threat. I think that'd be hilarious because literally I'm doing like 560 something thousand damage to some villains and criminals. And that's the only trophies I got left to get. So I got one on heroic assault, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the Kelvin instant. And then if we go on view all trophies, yeah, so I've already platinumed Gotham Knights. I'm now just like doing the heroic assault and the Kelvin instance. So I've already completed the game. But to be honest, the replayability is there. Like if you just love superheroes, you just you that shit there where you just jump on and just beat up some criminals and stuff. It's good for that. It really is.
Need units Constituent and Burger. Electricity surges have been spotted. Use caution in responding.
Did you just touch me? You haven't a damn mind. quicker than that, pencil bag.
That's a lot of people who don't know any better.
I gotta do something for you. Goes that machine.
Getting some good cardio in today.
I got you now! Get out, hero!
Gotta love it when the fun comes to you.
Cheap shot.
Guess they had enough.
Yeah, they did. I barely lost any health because my kit's upgraded that much. Yeah, the maps are a little... I want to say the word juxtaposition because it's not an Arkham map. It's not like the Arkham maps. But it's got that vibe. You know, it's like moody, mysterious.
Guess I should.
Thanks for doing that!
Oh yeah, the Bat Cycle has stealth tech on it, so it can just disappear.
I should check that out. Just in case.
Was that? That's a cake. I'm putting you on ice, Vigilante.
No, you're not shooting me. No, you don't know me like that. And also shooting in the ass costs you extra. See, I'd be badass. Okay, man, we've got to get some sleep because you'll kill me in the morning. If not, well, catch you soon. Yeah, no worries, brother. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, and thank you so much for your help with the audio issues, man. I really appreciate it. And give me a nudge as well when you're streaming next. Seriously, give me a nudge. I'll repeat the favour. Honestly, thank you. I got to find some new genre music called Amapiano, which is like last year and the year before. And yeah, I'm just looking for like cultivate a playlist because apparently it's highly requested, but I've never had me go, here mate, you've got Amapiano. Never. It's like a subgenre of a subgenre, do you know what I mean? It's like the electro dubstep all over again. It's not really electro, it's kind of like tech house and yeah, all that good shit. I'll send you a link. Legend. Done. I will now get notifications via Twitch when you go live, sir. So yeah, the only remaining issue is the audio is a little quiet for me. On this headset. But then if I plug this one in, my Razer one, if I plug this in into the mix amp, loud as you like. And it's a shame that this Pulse Elite headset doesn't tap into the, what's it called? The Mix Amp Pro. Because if it did, that'd be beast. I'd be able to turn it up. But that's a problem for another day, boys and girls. They gotta be in the cave then, aren't they?
Units needed by the Cape Carmine Lighthouse. Known criminals have been spotted in the area.
Okay, it's me.
And that is how it's done. So yeah, guys, we got most of the audio, well, nearly all the audio issues completely wiped. So I'm very happy with that. Absolutely happy with that.
So yeah, I think now is a good time to close down the stream and say namaste to you all. Yeah, massive shout out to Houseaholics. If you've not heard him DJ before, he is a legendary DJ, going all the way back to Real House TV days. Many moons ago now. Even Liquid Cardiff. Yeah, I know you know. If you know, you know. Literally, they were the days. Yeah, so yeah, big shout to him. Big shout to Ram as well for helping out with the audio issues as well. Also thanks to G for the 100 biddies. And yeah, if you want to get involved with the channel, and you want to do a solid and like help me out with any like audio issues or visual issues, or you can suggest upgrades and stuff for me to get, please get involved. Honestly, I want to build a community here. All right. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna leave it here and say goodnight to you all. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good day. If you can't have a good day, have a great day. Or as like my mate Alan Marshall says, have a day worth having. Peace and love, and take care of yourselves and each other. See you later, guys. Good night. God bless.